guys know me, I'm Mary James. Porter, Moser, and company took their talented Oklahoma squad on the road into an ESPN invitational-only event where the Sooners went 3-0 and are the ESPN Invitational champions. First round, they beat Sooners win a defensive struggle against the Cornhuskers of Nebraska, 69-56. Then the Sooners avoid the pirate raiding of Seton Hall to try to jump on the Sooner schooner, but can't get it done, 77-64. And just a couple of hours ago, just about an hour or so ago, the Sooners actually win the ESPN Invitational title game over the Ole Miss Rebels in a defensive struggle, by the way, 59-55. All right, we'll review what happened this past week in the ESPN Invitational. Coming up next, Bumper Sooner 1982. Don't go away. Me, I'm Mary James. I'm back. We'll head to ESPN, the ESPN home of ESPN and the worldwide leader in sports in Orlando, just outside of Orlando Disney World, where the Sooners first took on former Big 12 and Big 8 rival Nebraska, as the Sooners win a defensive struggle against the Cornhuskers of Nebraska, 69-56. In this one, Oklahoma, in the first half, shot 53.3% and 58.3% from the three bucket, while Nebraska, 50% from inside the arc, 40% from outside the arc. Second half for Oklahoma, 48.1% is what they shot from inside the arc, 25% from three bucket, while Nebraska cooled off quite a bit, shooting just 34.6% from inside the arc, and 11.1% from the three ball. Final stats in this one, Oklahoma 50.9% from inside the arc, 45.0% from the three ball, while Nebraska 42.0% from inside the arc, 21.4% from three for the game. Stat stuffers in this one, 17 points, 8 assists, and 6 boards led the teams. Sooners 17 points went to 35. Tanner Groves. Big time game in this one. There were 8 assists that were dished out by newbie Grant Sherfield, and the 6 boards went to 34. The other Groves, Jacob Groves. That got the Oklahoma past the opening round game, and they then faced, basically in a second round semifinal game, they faced Seton Hall, as the Sooners avoid the pirate raiding of Seton Hall with a final score of 77-64. In this, when Oklahoma shot 48.3% shooting from inside the arc, 36.4% from the three line. Seton Hall 50.0% deadly from inside the arc, 33.3% from outside the arc. But in the second half, here come the Sooners, shooting 55.6% shooting from inside the arc and 66.7% shooting from the three line. So well offensively. How well did they play defensively? Well, in the second half at least, they held Seton Hall to just 37.5% shooting from inside the arc, 42.9% from three. For the full slate, 40 minutes, Oklahoma shot 51.8% from inside the arc and 50.0% from the 3 line. While Seton Hall, 44.2% from 3-point range. Inside the arc, I should say, 38.5% from the 3 line. Stat stuffers in this would, for Oklahoma, Grant Sherfield matched his number 25 with 25 points. The leading assister, Miles Uzen, 5 dimes on the night, and 6 boards went to Sam Goodwin. Another newbie. So all transfers, by the way, helping the Sooners get a huge win, and now they play Ole Miss in what is technically the ESPN Invitational Championship game. And in that game, it is wild game in favor of Oklahoma. OU wins at 59-55. First half highlights for Ole Miss and the Rebels. 50.0% shooting from inside the arc in the first half. 45.5% from 3 in the first half. While Oklahoma, 52.4% shooting from inside the arc. 66.7% from the 3 ball. As we head to intermission. Second half, Oklahoma forced Ole Miss to cool off quite a bit in the second half, holding Ole Miss to just 39.1% shooting from inside the arc and 14.3% from 3. While they cooled up, Oklahoma heated up from inside the arc, shooting 54.5% from inside the arc. But from outside the arc, Oklahoma cooled up quite a bit, shooting 0.0%. For the full set, though, Ole Miss shot 45.1% shooting from inside the arc, 33.3% from 3. While over the Sooners, 53.5% shooting from inside the arc, 57.1% from 3. Stat stuffers in this one, 5 and 6, 12 points, 5 assists, 6 boards, and they all went to newbies, by the way. The 12 points and 5 assists, both leading the team there. Number 25, Grant Sherfield. And the leading rebounder with 6, newbie Sam Goodwin. All right, guys, that will wrap this thing up. Congratulations, guys. ESPN Invitational Conference, or individual invitational champions. ESPN Invitational Champion, Oklahoma Sooners. That's your boys. All right, guys. I'm proud of these guys. If you are too and you want to see more of these, that's all right. Cool. Thanks. If you wouldn't mind reaching out there, hitting the subscribe button if you're watching on YouTube. If you're not watching on YouTube, you're watching on Facebook. Cool beans. Just look for me, Harry James Taylor. It's not that hard. Or I am on the Twitter page where you can also watch my videos. That is at HypeManHarry. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and one more Sooner, everybody. I'm out of here. Peace.